Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. So, hello again. We're here to work on the Pisces male reading. It's clobbering time. So, karma, Pisces male. You were innocent in a situation. Let's see which situation God wants to highlight on your behalf. And then we're going to find out what this person or people's karma was for wrongly, unjustifiably hurting you. Let's see what they did. We'll get some details about what was done. Whatever God wants to reveal. I'm only going to do one sign today, or at this time. And their karma. Because I got peas to cook. I got my rubbish to take out. Got dishes to wash. Let the blood flow through my legs. Pisces male. Let's see. Let's see what God has done for you, Pisces. God has been in the background fighting on your behalf in an effort to bring justice. To you, because you are special. What has God done for you lately? Ooh, 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 yeah. I'm hanging in there. Quitters don't win and winners, we don't quit. Life is for those who can endure. You win at life when you allow your misfortunes to help you to grow. Because misfortunes will always come. Always. You can't avoid misfortune. Not always, anyway. Sometimes we can. These two cards are competing. Let's see what they are, shall we? Filipino and will learn life lessons. Very interesting. This one won. Okay, so the subject matter, we got change their race. Yep. It's like a black man changing his race to an Indian man. Or a white man changing his race to a black man. Or a Chinese changing his race to a white man. Yeah. An Indian changing their race to a black man. So, subject matter is somebody changed their whole race. So they look completely different. Well, not completely, because certain elements are harder to change than others, like one's height. And some of their mannerisms, personality traits, those things are harder to change. And also one's essence for the spiritual people. One's essence is like, if you're spiritual, you know people by their energy rather than their physical appearance, you know. You just get a vibe. Okay, interesting. Let's check this one before we continue, make sure. Okay, it's in there upright. Okay, so the cards we got to come out is Simpler Life with a new name and a new race, a new identity. We got male and we have look-alike. Look-alike. Very interesting. So this would suggest something like we got subject A and subject B, okay? Subject A decided to change their race, a new identity, while subject B, it appears, has taken on subject A's original identity. You get that? Let me say that again. So let's say me and you. I decided to change my race to, let's say, a white woman with a new name and everything. And you then take on my identity. You become Chanel. So you get your plastic surgery and whatnot done to look like me. So it's like people will be seeing me, but I am not me. I am the next person. And the one who now appears to be me is somebody else. Wow. Okay. So the underlying issue, okay, we got Nephilim. And the Anunnaki. So these are the bad guys, and these are the good guys. Interesting. Let's read on. Okay, we got AI generated, aka a deep fake, but it's in the reverse. Let's check it to see if it's meant to be interpreted in that way. Okay, so it's in the reverse. So it's not AI generated, it's somebody actually wearing the other person's face, the other person's identity. And we got learning life's lessons. Oh my God. God. So this is a life lesson for you, Pisces, and whoever's now wearing your face. Wow. The secret is out, mate. You see what you're doing. So you got somebody wearing your face while you're wearing a different face. And everybody thinks the one wearing your face is actually you, when it's not you. Ha, ha, ha. So we got African, or basically black, and we got a mix of something else, black mixed with something else, and we got digital ID. And with a new job, psychological programming. Is that the new job? Reptilian. Oh, these are the real rebels. These are the real bad guys. See, the Anunnaki is kind of in between with the bad guy stuff. So you got the real bad guys, medium bad guys, and the good guys. So we got age 41 to 60 years. Listen to your intuition. It knows. Got two more cards in here. Age 21 to 40 years. Hide. So this, you went into hiding between age 21 to 40, and you allow somebody else, or they decided to take on your face, your identity. So you gave up your identity for a new identity, and there's somebody out there who is now wearing your identity. Well, in any case, God says this person is wrong for doing so, but it's what it says, learning life lessons. Shit, you left your face, or somebody took it up. You left your identity, somebody took it up. So now the question is, what are they gonna do in your identity? And you're gonna be sitting there with your new face and your new race and your new name, like, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Are they gonna go around your children? Are they gonna go around your exes? Why did they take on your identity? This is funny. The body snatchers, look what's coming next. A disguise. Oh my God. Yeah, bitch. Specific marks on the body. We got cuts and bruises and moles and stuff. Change their nationality. Very interesting. Lord of mercy. So you left your face and somebody said, okay, I'll have your face then. You left your face and took on a new one. Yeah. Your reputation. What does this person plan to do with your face? Pisces male. Ah, ho, 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 ho. You didn't expect that one, did you? Why did you change your face and your race? Why are you hiding so much, Pisces? What are you hiding from? You left your face. Eh? You left your own identity wide open. Now somebody done snatched that. Parading the earth as though they are you. What are they gonna do with your identity, Pisces? Male. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay, so let's see what's their karma for doing that to you. Craig, KB, Azim. Yes, I think I see him. I see him clearly. Craig! Craig Ronell KB, how you feeling? Hot, hot, hot. Ooh, ooh. Well, Pisces male, this is a dilemma. It is a dilemma indeed. Man left his face. Somebody said, okay, I'll just take your face then. I'll have that. I'll be visiting your children. I'll be visiting your mama. Your auntie and your uncles and your sister and your brother. Oh my gosh, this is funny. The Nephilim said, yep, this is what's up. Why did you change your identity, Pisces male? Why did you leave your face? Why did you leave your face and your race? Oh, we got Chris Meelan showing up, aka Jackeye. Is that one of your partners in crime? Ew. I'm taking it easy today. I got blood pressure over the last 2 days. I don't want the blood pressure today. I'm gonna take it easy. Easy like Sunday morning. I wanna take it easy. Easy like Sunday morning. Man say, I'll have your face since you don't want it. Very interesting. Tell me this ain't a good movie. gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh. Oh God. Oh. Sorry. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Ah, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. Ah, oh, it's hot. Hey. on your face and they pick it up like I'll have that. Yes. Ah. Y'all saw me cry a lot. You see me laugh a lot. Oh my god. Oh. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to stop. I need it. I need it. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh. This is so bad. Ah. Stop. Okay, stop. Okay, do I need to pray to stop laughing? Okay. Mm. Oh. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh my god. Jack, I mind and a teeth your face too. Oh. Jack, your face is up for grabs, bro. Oh, oh, wow. Okay. Stop. Stop. Stop laughing. Stop. Oh, okay. Mm. Oh God. For those of you who know my story, you know why that's so funny to me. Oh my God. Oh, yes, Lord. Malachi, your face is up for grabs, bro. Y'all want to leave your face. Oh, that's why the Chris Mealing card showed up. Yeah. Your face is up for grabs, too. That's what they're saying to you. Hey, who else want to try that trick? Fake your death, change your face, and maybe even your race, and just leave your face wide open. Leave your real identity wide open for body snatchers to snatch up your shit. Since you don't want to be you, they said, I'll be you. Oh, this is funny. Lord of mercy. Hey. I needed that laugh. I deserve that laugh. I deserve that. Pisces male, you should talk about the wrongs that you've done to other people. And see, when people do injustices against you, God still work on your behalf to bring karma to the situation. How many wrongs how many wrongs have you done to others, Pisces male? About you want a new face. Since you don't want your face, you wouldn't mind if somebody else have it, right? It's not a problem. Chris Mealin. Since you don't want your faces, you won't mind if somebody else have it, will you? That shouldn't be a problem. It's like, no, go on, have it. You can have it. So what are they and what are they not allowed to do in your identities? Thought y'all were being so clever, faking your death and taking on new faces. So y'all can run away and play secret agents in new identities to torment my life. Somebody just come and say, okay, since you don't want your face, I'll have it. Looking at themselves in the mirror like, what a beautiful face. See, Craig's original face is much better looking than this ugly shit that he chose as a face. Even his crooked tooth. There was nothing wrong with his crooked tooth. But you see, when you're not happy with yourself, when you're not happy with how God made you, it makes you go and do all types of stupid shit, thinking you could do it better than God can, you know? So you fake this death, ran away to become an officer of the state. So that they could torment my life, the two of them. And my people, the Nephilim, just said, okay. The Nephilim is my people. They're like, since you don't want your face, and you thought it would be such a great idea to torment my people, the Nephilim said, don't mind if I have that. I'll just take that off you. I'll have your face. When I saw the identity Craig chose, I was like, of all, you got money to change your face and you choose that one. It was like the tourist when what's her name? Angelina Jolie said to Johnny Depp, yeah, like that face. But that just shows you Craig doesn't really see himself highly, you know. The face that he chose for himself, it tells you something about his view of himself. He never saw himself as good looking. He never saw himself as anything good. He just knows how to pretend. Pretend to be happy, pretend to be confident. The Nephilim is my family, didn't you know? I am one of them. And you're out here destroying the Nephilim's blood. That's your job. Knowing fully well that I don't deserve it. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we got a woman stranger number 2. So that means there's a woman stranger at number 1 at least. There's at least one other person involved in this karma. So let's see what's what's the karma for this person who decided to steal your face since you didn't want it. Where's my lotion pot? God no. Okay, so dear karma, we have a new player, a female. We got Travis, and the High Priest coming out together. So Travis is somebody that I grew up believing to be my cousin all my life, my blood cousin, but I'm not so sure. But we will relate this to your situation. We'll relate this to your situation. God used my personal deck like God did for Gemini females reading. I'll describe the players to you and you can fit the situation to your story as it resonates, okay? So we got my security guard of the dark-hearted kind. So basically my enemy, but it's in the reverse. So it's like an enemy turned friend, okay? So the message, we got new player, female. We got Travis and High Priest. So what God did was turn someone's heart from being dark to being light. That was this person's karma. God is like, good job, because the High Priest is the name that I give to magicians who are of the light. The dark ones, I call them voodoo priests. In my deck, that's what they're called. So Travis coming out with the High Priest is like a person. This person actually is doing it for the right reason, and in taking on your face, the information that this person found out is caused them to change their self from being of the darkness to becoming of the light. And there's a female, a new player included in this situation. So their karma is actually a blessing to them, because this person taking on your face was actually a curse. It was karma that you deserved. But God, still being a God of fairness, had to execute justice in this case. But the justice in this case, God saw that this person did a bad thing, but for the right reason. That's why the dark-hearted energy is in the reverse. Bad thing, but for a good reason. So this person turned the situation around, but they had to do something criminal in order to bring about justice. Okay. So let's see the underlying. See, the underlying issue is a vigilante group. So these are people outside of the real Justice League. This is like a group of people that's been watching you, Pisces male. A vigilante group. So these are like civilians who decided to take the law into their own hands. And there's a group of them. They see you, they see what you've been doing in your new face and your new identity. And they decided, okay, let's take on your old face, see what's going on. Okay, so that's followed by the real Justice League. So it's like they're in collaboration, or they're working towards the same goal, even if they're not working together. Then we got dark-hearted clan member. Okay, now we got Lil Wayne's fuck friend. Interesting. And the factory. And the shop. And then we got Cheryl Tatiana Richardson. And Thomas. I'm feeling 4 more. We got Cranston Buffon. The real Justice League again. George Allen Sr. And we got a vigilante individual. So somebody of them own self decided to get involved in this as well. So Pisces male, you got people watching you and whatever you're up to in your new face. And I'm going to disturb the deck now because I don't want to reveal anything else. because this story is also tied into my real story. And I'm not giving out any more information. But just know that y'all are being watched by people who decided to take the law into their own hands since they see the bad things that you're actually doing in new faces. Okay? So God is commending this person because they did a bad thing but for a good cause. So this person didn't really get karma, they got dharma, if anything. Because whatever you're up to, Pisces male, changing your identity like that, you're up to no good. And somebody knows that. Yeah. And it's no surprise that Sherry and Tatiana Richardson's name came out in this reading. It's no surprise that George Allen Sr.'s name came out in this reading. And Thomas's name keep coming out. Apparently he's a dead man too, but as in your case, maybe he faked his death. Like I keep saying, every time I see his name, I say the same thing. Is Thomas really dead, or did he fake his death and take on a new face as well? Did he fake his death and take on a new identity? So for the rest of you Pisces males who are not the Pisces male that's been fucking with me, just know that you are being watched. Whatever you're up to, there are groups and individuals out there who see you in your new identity, and they have been basically marking you. They've been surveilling you. And they don't like what you're up to, so they decided to take your face so that they could get whatever they have to get done. They did a bad thing, but for a good reason. So even though this person is also a criminal, they have good intentions. But sometimes it takes a criminal to catch a criminal. You have to be of a criminal mind in order to be able to catch a criminal, you see. So that's what we got going on here. And I don't know who this new player female is. To all of you men who like to sling your ding-a-ling, be careful of your new friends. Because you're being watched, yo. You're being watched hard. And they got enough evidence now to know that you're up to no good. So the case has already moved even further forward than you might allow yourself to believe. Okay? Where is this going? Oh, I hope we get to find out. I do hope we get to see. So, that's what's going on for you, Pisces male. I'm going to do one more. I feel like doing one more. I got the juice to do one more. Might have been that laughter. That was funny. That was a good. I deserved that laugh. Good God. Okay, so let's see who coming next. Scorpio male. Let's get yours out the way today. And then that'll be it from me for the rest of the day, unless I feel like I want to do something outside of this series, you know. Okay, so Scorpio male, let's see what God has done for you lately. What was done to you, first of all, or what does God want to tell us about what was done to offend you? Pisces male, did they offend you when you saw this person wearing your face? So anyway, that's what they did to offend you. And their karma, please, Mose? Okay. What has God done for you lately? Do, 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 do. Ooh, 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 yeah. And the name Travis, if you know my story, Travis and Tristan are brothers. But Tristan is the bad one. And Travis's name hasn't come up in any of my readings accusing him of anything yet. And now his name comes out with the high priest energy. So it's like good versus evil. Tristan is definitely helping Craig and them to hurt me. I guess Travis don't agree with them. If that's the truth, thank you very much, Travis. Woo, 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 yeah. Man said, I'll have your face since you don't want it. I'll have it. Thank you very much, Nephilims. God bless you. And the Real Justice League and the Vigilante Group. We thank you very much for your sacrifice, your service, and bringing about justice to God's beautiful land for God's servants, those who love God, those who are trying to get to know God, those who are seeking to figure out if there even is a God. Thank you for the good you do and the bad you do for the right reasons. Scorpio male. Let's see. What's your story? think I prefer the other way. I was trying to not shuffle the cards to that point and just kind of place them. But like I said, like I theorized, it would have me jumping all over the board, which is less fun. I prefer to shuffle them to the point of alignment. I've decided. I was trying to save y'all some time, but they say work smarter, not harder. This is harder. I had to try it to at least know. Luckily, it was somewhat aligned. I've learned my lesson. We don't have to go through that again. Ooh, the subject matter is betrayal, Scorpio male. Okay, so we got morals and communication. Morals and communication. And the subject matter was betrayal. So somebody, I guess, was telling you a whole bunch of lies. Okay, let's look at the underlying issue. Ooh, generational programming. So this could have come from close ones, like family, or like friends of family, people that you hold in high esteem. It's a way of being that they have done for as long as they've probably known themselves. So it's like those before them taught them to be this way, and those before who taught them to be this way, and now they're teaching you to be in such a way. And it's concerning betrayal. So it's kind of like teaching you not to be loyal. You know what I'm saying? Kind of instilling in you that we live in a dog eat dog world. But the truth of the matter is, Scorpio, a lot of people are corrupt, but everybody isn't corrupt. And that's why it's not a good idea to go about life kind of with the mindset, I'm going to get you before you get me. Because then you destroy friendships that could have been actual important, strong bonds, supportive bonds, you know, just because of how you were programmed. What your elders or those that you see as mentors taught you is destructive. It's not good for society. I would say test people first before you decide if you want to fuck them over. Don't just assume that everyone who comes around you is trying to step on you so that they can get to their next level. Don't assume that everybody that comes around you is trying to use you. Okay? Yeah, generational programming, witchcraft. So that could be what they have been teaching you. They say that that's your assurance. They taught you that witchcraft is your assurance. So being crafty, being just, it's the tradition. So whoever you learned this from, they can't help it. It's what they learned, and it was working for them for as long as, because if it wasn't working for them, then they wouldn't still continue in this way. But like I've been saying on this channel for years now, we are in an age where integrity is going to gain you more than trickery. There was a time recently when trickery seemed to be, what's the word? Like rewarding, lucrative. Okay? Which was never the case, but it was more free way when it comes to being a trickster. Okay? But the law is now, divine law is now being enforced more than it has been in the past couple of years. Why? Because a lot more people are waking up now and deciding, I don't want this bullshit anymore. Because the same way that you must have realized that you probably destroyed friendships and maybe family bonds, and maybe even relationships, like romantic relationships, by carrying this mindset of I'm gonna get you before you get me, because you think that everybody's out to get everybody, because that's what you were taught. It's like you've learned that that's not the case in every case. Okay, so let's read on. So it's tradition. Yeah, see, competition. The spirit of competition is I'm gonna get you before you get me. I'm gonna use you to get to my next level. Shit like that. It's misguided. So now you're realizing that you haven't been really given the best teachings in life. We got the secret society rules. Time for a vacation. And actually pay attention to how it has affected your life. So it's like you're changing your ways, or you're realizing reasons to not hold these rules as your foundational programming anymore. You're looking into it yourself. We got bought a baby. So in your case, it's not about buying an actual baby. It's about the way that they got you on their side. And now you're afraid to speak up. I didn't know any better. Neither did they. Okay, the people who taught you this, they didn't know any better either. We got missing you, immaturity, addict. So this case has put a break in your relationship with whoever these people are. You realize that they're not teaching you the right things, and they're actually messing up your future rather than helping you to build a solid one full of support and genuine happiness, feeling safe around people. So we got addicted to medication. So now you're addicted to healing. You're like, I want to fix this. Covetousness, child custody. So it's like they're fighting over you. They don't want you to change. Hospitalized, generational curse. So these people don't want you to change, but it's going away, passing away. This generational curse, it's time for it to go. We got the favorite is listening to the rivalry that this programming has caused. So you're paying attention to how it's messing up your life. It's poor parenting, poor guidance. Okay? This club that's been teaching you these things, they've been making you self-harm. It's destroying your future. And you're like, this shit is sick. I'm not into this. Time to change. I'm hearing dig deeper. So illness, religion. So this secret society, this club or whatever you belong to, it could be something of a religious some sort of a religious institutionalized type vibe. So it's like they probably include God, or they sell it to you in a way that you feel like it's certain and it's actually good. But in your waking life, when you actually put these things into practice, you're seeing how they're destroying your life. So illness, religion, children, when it comes to business, they're making y'all sick. The family. So like it says in-laws or step family. So this could be people, like I said, not really your blood relatives, although some of them could be, but it's more so like clubs and stuff that you belong to, people that you're around, elders that you hold in high esteem, not necessarily your own grandfather or grandmother or uncle or auntie, but people that you see as that. And we got stubbornness of the elder. Yeah, they don't want to let you go. They don't want you to change, but you see a reason to change and you're afraid to speak up. But we got miracle, missing. You see, so your blessings are missing, passed away. So you're looking back at your life and seeing how it basically brought you bad fortune. Wedding, guide them, don't control them. So now you're looking for guidance. You're gonna be taking your own. You're gonna be making your own way through life. You're gonna listen to what they say, but you're gonna end up making your own decisions based on your own beliefs. Okay. Reconciliation of child support deceased. So like I said, you're not gonna be listening to them like that. You're gonna hear them, but you're gonna still choose to make your own decisions based on your own beliefs. So we got mental disturbance and incest. So this is the family. It doesn't have anything to do with having sex with your family. So now they're upset about the control that they have over you. So they're gonna see you making your own decisions, and then they're going to cast you out, the black sheep, because you're mature. You're choosing to make mature, responsible decisions. They don't agree with that. Yeah, it's coming to an end. That's crazy. And we have relocation as an investment. You know, it's time to move, at least in your mind. Move from this way of thinking and this way of being. It's an investment in your protection. So you see clearly that these people are teaching you nonsense. Okay, protection when it comes to dealing with people. This has nothing to do with sexism, as in like male female, but sexism. Sex is a word that talk about like interaction between two or more people. So you're gonna relocate and invest in the protection of how you interact with people. Disownership, self-employment, marriage, healing. So disownership of self-employment. So this could be in the business aspect of your life. Okay, so you're gonna get along, or you're gonna try, but remember, everybody can't be trusted, Scorpio. Okay, so what they taught you isn't 100% off. You just have to recognize who you should even try to trust and who you should refrain from trusting, because the same way you were taught this way to behave, other people, most people, have also been taught to step on people and use people to get ahead. So they weren't teaching you anything wrong. You're just realizing, because you've come across different people who actually have good intentions. You have come across people who actually show integrity, and you actually fuck them over because of the teachings that you got, not really meaning to. So you recognizing this now, it give you a strong reason to change. But you have so much respect for your elders or these people that you don't really want to say anything to them, so you're just gonna make your moves, which you know are better moves for your future. But they're watching you. They're watching you, and you're doing something better than they are, and they're upset about it. Because really and truly now you have become the teacher, but they're not gonna respect you as such. Because the stubbornness of the elder, they think I've been in this world for so long and I know better than you. Yeah, but the world has changed. That's what you have to realize. The world that you grew up in, elder, is not the world that is available today. A lot of people are seeing the strength in unity. It's like we have the government fighting against us. If we're fighting against each other as well, where are we gonna get? We're doing the work of our enemies. For, you know what I'm saying? And they're sitting back laughing at us as we keep ourselves separated and fighting against one another with this crab in the barrel mentality and this dog eat dog world mentality and stuff like that. That's not helping us. We need to work together in these times as much as we can. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So when it comes to your partnerships, you're going to be healing them. Your work partnerships, marriage, and healing. So maybe even some of the partnerships that you've had in the past, you're going to go back and like apologize to them and show them, like, tell them exactly what I'm telling you here is what you learned from your silly parents. It's time for the truth to get a voice, because no other explanation that you give is going to make sense. But I'm sure you find that some of these same people, they probably got the same teachings but refused it from their people. You see? So, or maybe they even made a mistake by following those rules like you did, and then they had to end up. So don't be afraid to speak the truth. Okay? Don't be afraid to speak the truth. It's a funeral to being manipulative. That shit is dead. It don't work. Yeah, and classism, thinking that you're better than other people. Nah, we need each other. Okay, you know that now. You see that now. You see that there's strength in working together. Okay, so good on you. Let's see. I almost feel bad to look at the karma for these people, but God is a just God, so I shouldn't really feel too afraid to see what their karma is, because they mean well. These people, they love you and they mean well, but they're stubborn. You know, they're elders and they think they know everything. They don't realize that they're living in the past world. The world, shit, it's been like 50, 60 years. The world obviously has changed since then. I mean, look at young people now. It's a different set of young people that's being born and raised, bruv. It's a different mindset. If they were real elders, they would be humble enough to recognize that the world changes. So it's like, how could you not know that the world changes? What were you studying as an elder? You were supposed to be watching the world and seeing the world actually changes. And you should know by now, there's been great change. So the rules that used to work then, it's like it's time for a review to see what what works now. You know, that's what age we're in the story of humanity. It's time for reviews to see, or an update of the programming itself, the programming of humanity. It's time for an update. It's time for a review and update. Elders and youngers, we need to do that so that we're not living through rules of the past, things that used to work. The shit don't work no more. It doesn't work anymore. So now it's about getting to know the world around you all over again. But some of them feel like they can't be bothered because they're already old. I soon out of here. That's what they be saying. Like, I'ma soon be dead. What's the point? Shit, you talk like that, I need to spend less time around your ass. Fuck. If you expect the dead, then you feel like you have nothing to lose then, innit? I mean, you have become obsolete. You have made yourself obsolete with that thinking. But I need current, up-to-date data. You can't give it to me, Elder. I love you, but I got to go. You're gonna spend less time around each other. Plus, I don't want to see you die. I don't want to have to watch you while you wither away and die. That shit is depressing. Let's be real. And having a mindset like that is the first step to withering away and dying. You've already told yourself. That shit is depressing. I'm still thinking about the face snatcher. See the difference when you shuffle and bring them into alignment? Everything is more in a cluster together rather than me jumping there, jumping there, jumping there, jumping there, jumping there, jumping there. It's too much hard work. It's a lot more straightforward. I will be sticking with this formula. There's a lot less jumping around the board. Okay, so they're karma. For giving you all these bad generational teachings that maybe their parents gave them as well. Most likely their people before them gave them these teachings. And they were working for a while in the world, but the world has changed, like I said, okay? That's the only reason why the teachings are they're basically obsolete. Yeah. So it's not that it's bad, but times have changed, and that's why you find that it's not working. There are more and more people in the world of high integrity. So the chances of high integrity is only going to increase going forward until times shift again, where evil takes over again. There's going to come a time when evil will be reigning again. But right now, righteousness will do it. That's what I keep telling y'all. It's not that you don't have, it's not that you can never be bad again, ever. But I'm telling you, for your own safety, it's going to work against you in these times. So you need to start to tap into your good side, your light nature. Okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm not telling you that you're going to be condemned for doing wrong, but I'm telling you the shit ain't going to work. I don't have a problem with bad people. God made good and evil for a reason. I see the benefit of having evil people around. They give us problems to solve. They give us a reason for living. And I see the reason for good people being around. We give them reason for living because we are an irritation to them. And in that ugly irritation comes a beautiful life. Okay? But right now, evil people, you do evil, it's not going to work like it used to, I'm telling you. Shit. You need to tap into your kinder nature. If you want to keep winning at the game of life, this is the season to be nice. When the season change again and evil start to reign, I'll tell you. Clobbering time, you know? Shit. Okay, so new lifestyle. So that's the subject matter. It's lifestyle. So they taught you the wrong lifestyle. They gave you the wrong lifestyle programming. So it looked like they probably learned their lesson too. That was their karma. Let's see if they finally realize that times have changed. Let's see if they open their eyes. What's their karma for this programming that's now obsolete? Programming Scorpio male. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. So, so God is actually protecting your people. That's what I'm saying. They don't hate you. They were not teaching you these things to for any bad reason. It was just the way of life. See, look at what God did for them. Witness protection. At first I was thinking, but then when I saw the other cards that came out, it made sense. Witness for protection to vaccinate them against the youngsters. Okay, so I'm guessing this is around your age. This is the new age. So God has basically given them some kind of protection. So their karma is actually a good one. Now it's for them to humble themselves and see the blessing that life has given them. Just humble yourself and see that life has changed. You don't need to argue with the youngers because they're coming and telling you that what you taught them is no longer working. There don't need to be a disconnect or any break in your relationship. Let the youngers now teach you the new ways of this new world. Okay? That's what they need to do. They need to sit back and be the students now while the youngsters be the teachers, because you see what's happening out here. They probably just sit around their house all day. They don't know how the world has changed since they were out and about doing what they do. The underlying issue is the soil. It was dirty. The dirty life. The dirty life was the prevalent way of doing things in our society. Now society is changing. Okay? We realize it's better to work together, man. Let's try to do some positive things together. So we got soil, age, birth to 10 years. So they soiled your teaching. Like when you were young, that's what they taught you. Yeah, fake birth certificate, you see. So this is not about our actual birth certificate, but it's like teaching you like this is the way of the world, you know? They're like, this has been the way for a long time. That 8,000 years. But now it's changed. We've changed our religion. We've changed our moral standing. The world has changed. Evil has probably been reigning for 8,000 years, and they know that. But they have been fortunate enough to see heaven being manifested on earth. Let's read on. Change religion, reputation. Is it? More positive vibe. We got European energy, toys. Because we know how the Europeans get down. Okay? Their favorite toys are their weapons and their gimmicks and their schemes and their antics, taking other people's religion, taking other people's identity, taking other people's countries, taking other people's lifestyle. That's how the Europeans get down. So that's what was reigning in the earth. So even like the slaves and everybody was infected with this bad way of being, because that's what was running the place for a very long time. Okay? And it's like you had to be that way to get by in that type of world. But the world, this is the new world. New world order. And it's one of creating a slice of heaven here on earth. Until we get bored, then we can take some more bad vibes. So okay, so we got European, toys, reptilian nature. You see that? Dog eat dog, crab in a barrel. I'm gonna get you before you get me. Trust no one. All philosophies, that's reptilian vibe. We shifting out of that shit right now. That's reptilian vibe, characteristic, reptilian characteristic. That's their identity, fingerprint for a long time. See, we had 8,000, now we got 3,000. So it's been a long time that it's been the norm. And we got ran away. Police. You see? So now that more and more people of high morality, or more and more people are finding their moral compass, finding more reason to be good to each other, it's like we become the police. So we got fake passport. It's a lie. And that's what's happening right now. Because you see, a lot of people being good now, it's hard for some people to believe that people are actually good. I've been the fucking victim of that for a very long time. People can't believe that I'm as nice and as kind, as forgiving, as loyal, as truthful as I actually am. But it's been hard. But somebody got to lead out. So for people like me, we can tell you how hard it is to switch the world from being one of reptilian energy to one of Nephilim energy. So going from your animal energy to actually being the human and transcending to the God that we actually are. Well, the good side of God anyway, because reptilian energy, that's the bad side of God. Okay. So yeah, so they're saying that we're fake. Let's read on. We got age 120 years, karma or justice. So as of the last 120 years, this shift, this world characteristic shift, this psychological shift has been taking place. But as you can see, it's a slow shift, 120 years to us being able to change the shit around. And in this day, we've only gotten this far. Shit, we could get comfortable and expect a slight shift for the next 120 years. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why old people, I don't believe in dying. I don't believe in getting old. It's how you live. You're supposed to be here to see the whole fucking thing play out. Stop being lazy. Get your ass up. Go out and live some life. If you haven't been living any life for too long, then your body gonna be very weak. So you need to treat your body like you're doing physiotherapy until you gain back your strength. So you can watch this story play out. It's a beautiful story, man. Especially if you're alive in this time, you get to see the world actually change from the horribleness that it was to the beautiful peace of heaven, from the hell that it currently is. We're transitioning to a slice of heaven here, right now, in our midst. Let's read on. So we got secret society, world domination scheme, 41 to 60 years, divine authority when it comes to money. So God is basically taking back over the world. So that means within 41 to 60 years, we gonna have so the world gonna be much more changed by then. So 120 years, we don't have to wait for 120 years to see the level of shift that we've managed so far. So, but it's always been about the money. So when it comes to going about trying to acquire money and possessions and things like that, it was the norm to do all type of evil shit. But now we don't have to do that anymore. It's not working anymore. It's gonna work against you. Okay? So we are heading into a time where we can use our divine authority to acquire money. And next we have Caribbean energy. So we know the Europeans were the bad guys. The Caribbeans were the ones that were victimized, okay? So we're changing things around. Plastic surgery. We're changing the face of the world. New life, new world. We got specific marks on the body. It's like your nature, our mind, our spirit. We are actually of God. You know, we're God beings. It's time that we stop living life out of our lower energies, as the Europeans have taught us to, and start following, you see, as the Europeans have taught us to. We got political or government, criminal. It's time for us to stop living how these criminals have taught us to behave. Shit. Right away! The secret is out. Okay, that shit don't work no more. Leave them with the fuckery. We don't want that. Okay, we see what that has caused for many years, many generations, and we see where the fuck it got you now, because now nobody like you. We know you as thieves, and I'm sure you don't like the title. You're thieves, you're killers, you are criminals. You are destroyers, and your children are embarrassed to be known as your children. And is that the future we want for ourselves? No. We want children who are going to be proud to say, that's my daddy. That's my mommy. Because you did some good things. Thereby, your children get blessed. It wouldn't surprise me if the children of these criminals, these European criminals, get treated badly. A lot of them probably had to change their name, change their identity just to disassociate themselves from their actual lineage because of the evil that they represent. It's like, I'm not like you. They've lost many of their children. Probably what seeing some of them walking amongst us, and don't even that's the daughter of President so and so, and chancellor so and so, and prime minister so and so, and don't even know that it's somebody of the royal family and shit like that. They don't want to have nothing to do with them. That's not what you want for your children. So if you don't want that for your children, you need to become a version of yourself that your children can be proud of. Move with the times. Right now, the times of the earth is to treat each other with respect. Let's create a little slice of heaven here on earth. You don't have to be 100% perfect, because perfect is boring. But we do better. We got room to do better without it getting boring. You see what I'm saying? We're doing too much. Right. Yeah, so we got age over 150 years. So for 150 years, they've had to hide. You see? The secret is out, so the children have to hide, and they change their educational system. Their children are saying, I'm not like you. Does their energy seem familiar? Some of them, we got faulty. Some of them is just inside of them, but a piece of them know better than to associate themselves with these people that they call ancestors, their elders. Okay? So that's what I got for you, Scorpio male and Pisces male. Where's your face, Pisces? Who's wearing your face? Anyhow, let me stop. Thank y'all so much for joining me, my darlings. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Not too much, but not too little. Okay? We don't want to create a perfect, boring world. We want to create a pleasant world, a better one. Until next time. Bye-bye.